Alright, this is it, Shane. I'm gonna save, and we're gonna face off against the Mafia.
Let's get him.
October 20th, 10 a.m. in District Court, courtroom number 4. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Today will be the final day of this trial. I hope both the prosecution and defense will be able to present decisive evidence. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. Your opening statement. In yesterday's session, the defense presented us with a new theory for this case. It claims that the scene of this crime was, in fact, Studio 2. Today, I will call on people present in the Studio 2 trailer that day. From the testimonies, the truth will become clear. Very well. Edgeworth seems a bit on edge today.
Loosen your edge, Worth.
You may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. The prosecution called Miss D. Vasquez to the stand. Miss D. Vasquez was a producer who was present in the Studio 2 trailer that day. Will the witness state her name and occupation for once in my life? Will
And stop smoking in court.
D. Vasquez, I am a producer for Global Studios.
Oh. That's a W for Edgeworth.
It's a W for Edgeworth. On the day of the murder, you were in the trailer for Studio 2. As everyone here knows, yes? I dislike needless banter. If you must pontificate, do it when I'm not here.
Also pissed.
Very well, Ms. Vasquez. Please give the court your testimony concerning the day of the murder. Nick, I know she did it. Make her pay. Right. And if she's guilty, I'll catch her with her pants down, or so to speak. I entered the trailer. Oh, a little before noon. The meeting began at 12 sharp and ended at 4. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. At 2:30, we took a 15-minute break in the meeting. Sal and I ate T-bone steaks on the table in front of the trailer. We found Hammer's body later when we all went to Studio 1. That's all. Damn.
Damn.
I have a question about one part of your testimony. You were fatigued, so you had Sal take you? The van. There's a van at Studio 2. I had him take me in that. I thought it might be risky to walk with all that monkey's head toppling over. Van. Okay. I see. Well, Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. With the final bell, Nick, let's do it. Okay, what can we pick apart? I entered the trailer. Oh, a little before noon.
I think that's mostly fine. You can always press it though.
The meeting began at 12 sharp. Ended at 4. There was to be a rehearsal afterward. So I went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I saw it take me. 2:30 we took a 15-minute break in the meeting. So now T-bone steaks table from the trailer. Yeah, I think we just press as much as we can. Entered the trailer a little before noon. By yourself? Yes. And you didn't stop in the employee area? No. Are you always this terse? Yes. Oh dear. The meeting began at 12 sharp and ended at 4. Are you sure? Did no one leave during the meeting? No one.
Ooh.
Oh, come on.
Ellipses.
Let's talk a bit more than that. The witness did not come here to engage in idle conversation. Stop interrupting the testimony. The same could be said to you, Mr. Edgeworth. And please stop banging on your little desk. It hurts my ears. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. What was the rehearsal about? And what exactly was that?
5 o'clock. Ooh.
Maybe you could try remembering? No. The meeting ended at 4 and the rehearsal was scheduled for 5. I think it was between those times. You would think. Come on, all you did was state the obvious, Edgeworth. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. Why were you fatigued?
I guess why, yeah.
Hold on! You got Sal take you? What does that mean?
That's the
Oh,
van.
it means what I just said, yeah, the van. That's I mean the Studio 2 van. I think what I meant was,
Oh,
why
why?
was she tired? Yeah.
Yeah, why the fatigue? Tired from the meeting?
10-minute break in the meeting. And
That's when they ate.
That's when you ate, yeah. Saw 9 T-bone steaks on the table in front of the trailer. Now let's check. 15 minutes. And what were you doing during that time?
Eating.
Don't hit your desk. It irritates me. Yeah, Mr. Wright. Oops. It was a 15-minute break. Sauna 8 T-bone steaks on the table in front of the trailer. Do you have someone who can verify this? Sal. No, I mean someone else. One person's enough. She committed murder during that break. She wouldn't have had time to eat a T-bone steak. I have some evidence that proves she didn't eat the steak.
Al
Find
ate both
anything?
the steaks like a fucking monster.
Kinda wish she said a little more. It's hard. I think she's pretty used to being the boss. I'm sure you'll find some kind of contradiction in what she said somewhere. Level for noon. Okay, so what do we got here?
Proof that she didn't eat the steak. I mean, that's just that.
This is a WP
That was in the
steak.
employee. Yeah.
Photo, camera, into glory. It's van to drive to Studio 1 after the meeting in the trailer.
The meeting ended at 4. How long was the statue gone?
4. Thought the scene started at 2 p.m. 4 p.m. The trailer a little before noon. Meeting began at 12 sharp and at 4. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. At 2:30, we took a 15-minute break in the meeting. Saw the T-bone steaks on the table in front of the trailer. We need something to prove that she wouldn't have eaten her steak.
If they ate at 2:15, I guess how did the assistant bring over the steak? We talked about this earlier.
Yeah, there's no. I get your line of thought. It's just I don't have any way to connect it right now.
I guess if it was blocked at 2:15, how did they eat the steak 15 minutes later? Or start eating the steak 15 minutes later? At 2:30.
Sauna T-bone steaks on the table. Yeah, I guess that might be the best way to process. At 2:30, you took a break to eat, but if
that statue had fell at 2:15, how did you get the steak?
Yep. Yeah, let's do it.
All right.
Yes, evidence clear to reveal the contract.
Oh no!
Okay, it was worth a try.
I
like your logic. I like your point of logic there. Why were you fatigued?
I guess you. What do we have it?
Hold on. He says I'll take you.
Yeah, that's the take that.
Do a 2 van.
I mean, what does this steak plate show? Found in one plate. It has traces of sleeping pills and a large bone.
Yeah, but this was in the employee area, so it wouldn't matter for the. Use this van to drive to Studio 1 after the meeting in the trailer. Wait, wouldn't the camera have took a picture of the van then?
No, because it would have just immediately went to Studio 1.
Oh, it only takes it if you go through the gate, huh?
Yeah, from the gate to either or.
Drive to Studio 1 after the meeting. Wait a minute. Oh, wait a second. I give mistakes for day. If they took the van to Studio 1,
oh wait,
why wasn't the van there when we went to Studio 1? Why was the van in Studio 2 then?
Guess they came back, or brought the van back.
But she didn't say that.
I wonder if you could use the steak dinner as or the steak as like a thing, like how did you eat steak in 15 minutes? At the 15-minute break or whatever.
Right here? Oh, right here.
There, yeah.
Yes, but what do we use for evidence?
I guess the concept of eating the steak.
Yeah, so can verify this. Yeah. And the evidence proves she didn't eat the steak. Okay. It's definitely. Yeah, we have to attack that point. We have to attack that. We know for sure. We have to attack this. But what do we attack it with? What do we have to prove that she didn't eat the steak?
I'm gonna assume maybe the steak plate for the sake of. Wait.
But it's found in the employee area. It wouldn't have any relevance to the location.
I guess it could fit the concept of a steak dinner or steak food. Like, how did you eat a whole T-bone in 15 minutes? I mean, the other guy sort of makes fun. They keep saying how much of a feat it was to eat a whole T-bone.
We can try it.
That's the only thing I could think of.
As Shane thought. You claim you ate a T-bone steak. But I say you did not. What? What's this now, Mr. Wright? Look at this. It's a plate. This plate was on the table in the employees area. As you can see, a large bone has been left behind. Mr. Wright, need I remind you it was a T-bone steak? Exactly my point. Remember, if you will, Miss Vasco and Mr. Manila ate at a table outside the trailer.
Oh.
Yet there were no bones left on the plate. Oh, I can't believe I never noticed that. The plates were bare. Ooh.
Oh.
Miss Vasquez, where'd the bones go?
Where'd the bones go?
Tell me, how can a person eat a T-bone steak and not leave the bone? I think I know how. You ate the bone too, you monster! You ate a boneless steak. You didn't eat the steak.
I mean, some of the best steaks I've had are from like long cuts. You just kind of wrap them up and then put a toothpick through them. But that's just making the best you can. Most of them do have a bone.
Watch, I'm gonna say she didn't eat the steak. She's gonna say the exact same thing you just said. She'll be like, you know, some steaks don't have bone. You can eat with a toothpick. You didn't eat any steak during that break. You took your steak and threw it somewhere. Like that incinerator. I see. Then, what was Miss Vasquez doing during her break? Is that obvious, Your Honor? Picking on salmonella.
Being a bully.
She was meeting with the Steel Samurai. Order. Are you saying... Yes, Your Honor. As Miss Vasquez left the trailer to eat her steak, she ran into the Steel Samurai. And then you did it. You killed him with your own hands! Ugh.
Or hired hands.
Mr. Wright, isn't that a little presumptuous?
You can hire in goons.
What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, right? Let him claim what he wants. You say I did it? Yes. Fascinating. And here I was worrying that today would be as boring as all the rest. Very well. Let's have a battle of wits, you and I. Oh, damn. Any day, Vasquez. Good luck, Nick. I got no faith in you. Thanks, Ma. Let's see.
Gotta have more confidence.
What was that murder weapon again? Oh yes, the samurai spear. Yes. I am, as you can see, a woman of petite stature. How can I possibly use that heavy spear as a weapon? I'm thinking she used the T-bone steak to kill him.
Huh?
I think... Like, what?
Bone?
Yes, the bone. I think that's what she used. Why else would she burn the steak? You know, she could have just left it or gave it to... She could have just left it, you know? But why would you burn the bones of your meal? Oh, why would the bones not be there?
I'm not sure a petite woman could drive a bone through a chest cavity through more ribs. They're not that strong of a bone. And it would probably leave shards.
Oh! The spear was broken!
Oh, she could have just had the head?
Yes!
Oh.
Let's see. I think you could.
Yeah.
You couldn't, could you?
Oh, not the heavy spear.
Yes,
but you could use
but you could use the pointing end.
The broken part. Yeah.
I think you would have a great deal of difficulty using that as a weapon. Pretty much anyone would. Huh. You see? Yes. However, that has no bearing on this case. Meaning, the samurai spear was not the murder weapon. I'm telling you, Chase.
Huh?
T-bone steak. I'm telling you. What? What is the meaning of this? The spear was found lying next to the victim's body. Red herring. I got proof, Your Honor. I can prove that the samurai spear is not used as the murder weapon. Is it really T-bone steak again?
Would it be?
Yeah, I'm going with it. I'm going in for it. I'm gonna use saying she's using the T-bone part to stab the dude. It's a very mafia thing to do, Shane.
For herself.
It's a very mafia thing to do, to pull out a T-bone thing and just shank him.
Are you sure that? I think that's a pull.
What do you think? You think it's the spear then? Oh yeah, a break in the shaft. Yeah, you can just say this is
a break in the shaft, or my original thought, the fence.
Which is?
The fence.
The what?
The fence.
The fence? Oh, the fence? Oh, the photo?
I mean, he was there again. He could have put the head back. It was busted already.
Oh, it was busted. Yeah, we can go with that. The photo. Let's do it. Take that.
Huh?
Wrong.
Huh?
But I haven't said anything yet. I know you well enough by now to know when you're going to present the wrong evidence. I guess that's a 2 with my fey blood. Okay, so I picked the wrong evidence.
Oh.
Right, okay, here's the real evidence, Your Honor. Can prove the samurai spear was not used as the murder weapon. It's the stake, Shane. It's the stake. You don't believe me.
I guess try.
Okay, let's go with our plan B.
Yeah, just the spear, yeah. I like that.
Old
Wrong.
Phoenix, third try, right again.
Yep. We never strike out.
We never strike out, that's our motto. I present my proof, the so-called murder weapon. But that is the murder weapon. Not so fast. Remember that this spear broke during the morning action scene run through? But someone fixed the spear. It was the security lady. She fixed it with duct tape. Now tell me, how is it possible for someone to stab a man who's wearing a thick costume with this through the chest? Order. Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? Think about what you're... Silence. I'm the one testifying here and I will be heard. Are you quite sane? Are you even aware of what you're saying? If the samurai spear was not the murder weapon, then pray tell what was. How was Hammer killed? Well, Mr. Wright, can you tell us what weapon was used to kill Mr. Hammer? I can tell you. I'm going with that spearhead. Would I make a claim like that if I couldn't tell you what the weapon was? I'm afraid your confidence can sometimes be unfounded, Mr. Wright. Very well, let's see this murder weapon then. It's the spear. the head of the spear. Nick, think about it some more, huh? Think, please. How could that possibly have been the murder weapon?
Try the photo again or your stake again.
Let's do the photo first. I think the photo is more likely at this point than the stake, you know?
Yeah. Do it.
Look at this photo. What is this? Why, that's Jack Hammer standing at the top of the stairs. Oh, what if she killed him literally the same way he killed that guy, by pushing him off?
And then it broke it this time?
Yeah, it broke it this time. If I can have order, this trial be suspended. Mr. Wright, what is this all about? This photograph is from 5 years ago. There was an unfortunate accident at Global Studios. This is a photo of that very accident. Not a word of this was leaked to the outside. It was a close-kept secret at the studio. What does that have to do with this current case? Mr. Edgeworth, you still can't see it? See the fallen man in this photo? See how the fence post pierced him through the chest? What? Are you saying? Yes. What happened 5 years ago? Has happened again! You know, Shane, your theory was right in the end. It was just a very convoluted way to get there. Mr. Wright, continue.
I knew it was weird when it was broken.
Yep. It's 2:30 p.m. on the day of the murder. Miss D. Vasco meets Jack Hammer outside the Studio 2 trailer. Then she did it. She pushed Mr. Hammer out the stairs onto the fence. Just like Mr. Hammer had himself done 5 years ago. Though whether she did it on purpose or by accident, I cannot say. In other words, the victim, Mr. Hammer, he died the same way that he caused another man to die? 5 years ago?
Poetic justice.
Poetic justice. Precisely. Ironic, isn't it? Oh, very creative, Mr. Wright. I could use a man like you on my script writing staff. You deny that what I say is true? Mr. Wright, let's say for the sake of argument the Hammer died at the trailer, as you say. Yet the body's found in Studio 1, was it not? And in the evil magistrate's costume, no less. Are you then claiming that I carried the body to Studio 1 and returned to the trailer all in the space of a 15-minute break? You can do it with the van! I gotta dispose of the body. The break in the meeting at the trailer lasted 15 minutes from 2:30 to 2:45. Could Jack Hammer have been pushed off the stairs to his death, then carried to Studio 1 and placed inside his costume? There wasn't enough time. Indeed. Well, Mr. Wright, how could she have dealt with the body? I bet she could move it.
Well, with the van.
Yeah, with the van. That's what I'm going with.
Try it.
You'd be surprised. I bet she could do it. When people think their life depends on it, they could do amazing things. Mr. Wright, this is not an episode of That's Incredible. If you claim she did everything in 15 minutes, let me guess. Show me proof. Correct. Show me proof. He read your mind. How am I supposed to do that? Then I won't have you making unsubstantial claims. Wait a second. How does he know what I'm thinking?
I always know what you're thinking.
Ha! I need only look at the cold sweat running down your face to know what you're thinking. Mr. Wright, perhaps you'd like to reconsider your claim? Well, Mr. Wright, how could she have dealt with the body?
We got another way. Which is the most cop-out answer.
How could she dealt with the body? She couldn't deal with it? Of course she can deal with it. She had another way, right?
You got another way?
What if she had another way to carry the body other than with her own hand? I mean, that was basically what I was saying.
Isn't that what we were saying?
Yes.
Yeah, the van.
For instance,
The van.
actually, for that matter, there was no need for her to do it in 15 minutes. And there was a way for you to carry that body. Interesting. Let's hear it then. Mr. Wright, please show us how she carried the body. With this van. Take that. Miss Vasquez, you carried the body to Studio 1. And you used the studio van to do it. Recall your testimony. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. There's a van there, right? I had Sal drive me. You used the van to carry the body to Studio 1. Then, before everyone else got there, you put the body into the magistrate costume. Hold on, Wright. Don't forget, it was Sal Manella that drove the van. Are you suggesting that Mr. Manella was a conspirator? Of course he was, yes. Of course Sal Manella had to be a conspirator. The body had to be placed in the van and put into the costume. There's no way Miss Vasquez could have done that alone. Also, don't forget that they had to dispose of the Steel Samurai costume. They had to, because it was covered in Mr. Hammer's blood. They probably burned it in that small incinerator. Well, Miss Vasquez, shall I continue? No need. You're smarter than you look, Mr. Wright.
Thank you.
Thank you. I lose. You win. It was fun. I win?
Yay.
Yay! Huh? Huh?
Huh?
So what happens next? Don't question mark me.
Me?
Don't you have anything to say? What would you like me to say? Huh? I lost? Something like that? Wasn't that what you just said?
Yeah.
I
Win.
just said that. Wait, so you mean D. Vasquez, so it was you. You killed Jackhammer. Who can say? Huh?
Eh?
Are you sure I did? Mr. Wright. We just engaged in a battle of wits. And the result of that battle, you proved the possibility that I murdered Hammer. Right? But that is only a possibility. Proof is another thing altogether. You lack decisive proof, Mr. Wright. What? What? Order! Mr. Edgeworth, your thoughts? Of course, it's as the witness says. Certainly. It does seem very likely she did it, but, there's no proof. Edgeworth isn't sure. Well, I came here as a witness today. If you no more questions, I'll be leaving. What do I do now? Do we have anything that... Concrete evidence.
Do what you always do. Make him testify again.
Yeah, I think testify again. We need to... I think we need to break another contradiction. We don't have decisive proof, like she said, so we need to find it.
He needs to slip up more.
I'd like you to testify again. Testify again? No one to give up, Mr. Wright. Think about it. Even if I were to testify again, what's the point? I can only say what I say before. The truth, Mr. Wright. I've already said all there is to say. What would happen if I said it again? You ask the same questions, get the same answers. A waste of time. Damn it. To come so far only to fail. As it seems there are no further questions, I would like to end the cross-examination of the witness, Miss Vasquez. Oh?
Huh?
Oh? Yes, Mr. Edgeworth? I was hoping to come up with a question while I was objecting, Your Honor. Thinking on the fly, I respect that. I did. I see, very well. Oh?
Oh.
Your Honor! I request that the witness testify again. You're the prosecutor, are you not? Why are you badgering me? I'm your witness. Alright, I just want to hear your testimony again. I think his sense of justice is kicking in, so he's like, I know she did it, I have to make her guilty.
And he hates her.
And he hates her. Does this make any sense to you, Your Honor? Yeah, I think Edgeworth finally realized that she's the one that did it, so he's trying to get justice. I don't see we have anything to gain by repeating the last several minutes. Mr. Edgeworth, I too see little point in making Ms. Vasquez repeat herself. What exactly did you want her to testify about? Well, yeah,
His sense of justice is a little rusty.
Barely, I say. There you go. Yeah, Edgeworth, you're not really good at defending. You're definitely more better on the offensive. This is the first time he's trying defending. I want to hear about what happened after they found that body. After they found the body? Very well. The witness will testify in the court concerning this matter. Nick! Why did Edgeworth? Who knows? He probably realized she did it too. But... wasn't he the one that said he always gets a guilty verdict? After all
it doesn't matter who, or I guess it does matter who. Someone has to be found guilty.
I think, yeah. I don't think he wants a guilty verdict per se. I think he just wants justice to the people that did it. And it's just, most of the time, it just happens to be the defendant, you know? I think he's in a situation where, for the first time, he knows the person that did it is not the defendant. So he's, like, trying to get that person.
Yeah, I guess he is a prosecutor, and he's not a defense attorney.
Yeah.
So he does have to push for it.
Edgeworth. After finding the body.
I got a work text. He said, be on alert. No assaulting as of now. We'll let you know if that changes. So right now I'm off the hook.
Okay.
Kinda.
Right. I was with Sal and Oldbag, the security lady, when we found the body. The assistant was there too. Only Powers was absent. I immediately called the police. Then Powers showed up. The security lady, Oldbag, was quite agitated, pointing at Powers, saying he did it. I asked to be left out of the proceedings. I went back to the trailer to get my script and direction notes. Wait a minute. You didn't have the script. Then I went home.
No.
I see no issues raised by this testimony. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. You didn't have the script. We're close, real close. She may be acting tough now. But if you put her on the spot, she's sure to falter. Find the key you need to twist the truth out of her, Nick. Right. Let's see. With Sal and Oldbag's here later, we found the body. Yep. Assistant was there too. Only Power was absent. Yep. Immediately called the police. Power showed up. The security lady, quite agitated, pointing Power out, saying he did it. As we left out the proceedings, I went back to the trailer to get my script and direction notes. That's what we press.
Try it.
The script and your direction note? Yes, they're quite valuable. It wouldn't do to have them stolen. No, I guess not. Press harder. You didn't have your script.
Yeah.
Wait a second. I thought you came to the studio on for rehearsal. Why didn't you bring your script and notes? Well, I was under the impression that we wouldn't be able to rehearse anything. Why?
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 Yeah, why?
There was a murder after all.
But how did you know?
Yeah. Who could think of rehearsing after that? Oh yeah, I guess. Very well, Miss Vasquez, please continue. Oh, Your Honor. I have an objection to the witness' last statement. Dude, are we teaming up now? Are we having an alliance? We're bros teaming up?
I mean, she is only a witness.
Yeah, huh? Think. Ms. Vasquez said she didn't bring the script because there wouldn't be a rehearsal. Don't you see what that means? She wouldn't have to know about the murder before going to Studio One. Ooh, got her. Order. Mr. Edgeworth. What you have just said is a reasonable observation. However, I find it hard to understand why the prosecution would make such a move. Or are you thinking of a career change to defense? I appreciate the concern, Your Honor. I will stand by my statement, however, regardless of how this court sees my role here. Now, Ms. Vasquez, do you have an explanation? I can't believe Edgeworth is helping me. So the prosecution is in cahoots with the defense? What kind of court is this? No matter. I think you misunderstood me. I had a perfectly good reason to believe there would be no rehearsal. Very well, the witness will change her testimony to reflect this reason. I knew the hammer was injured and couldn't do any action scenes, so I left them behind. Went back to the trailer to get my script and direction notes.
Is that last part the only new one?
I think so. I knew the hammer was injured and couldn't do any action scenes, so I left them behind. But if you knew that he was injured and couldn't do the action scene, why even bother going to rehearsal then?
How did she see him injured?
Because she was there, wasn't she? No.
No.
She wasn't there, huh? It was only the actors, the old lady, and the director, that guy, right?
Yeah.
Oh, but the director could have told her.
When she got there.
When she got there. I mean, we can still push for it.
Do it. Well, I think that's the only press.
How'd you know about the injury? How did I know? Sal. Yeah, I knew she was gonna say that. He told me.
But
Sal, the director.
But she had to go there.
You have to find something to peg this on her here. Or everything we've done is now been wasted. I believe in you, Nick. Go get him. Although Sal and Ohag, the security label, we found the body.
Are you gonna have to present evidence at that last one?
Let's see. The assistant was there too, only Powers was absent. The assistant was there too, only Powers was absent. Immediately called the police, then Powers showed up. Say 10:15 to 30 p.m. Pierce the chest here, dragging one leg.
That photo?
He's dragging one leg, no.
I mean, that was... There's something here. I'm getting something. I mean, would it be that photo? It shows an injured guy. She's seen the photo, probably.
He's dragging one leg.
Because we know now that's Hammer.
Okay.
I guess at the last one.
Sal and Obeg security lady, where we found the body?
Wait.
Wait a minute.
How would she know he was injured at all?
Who? You talking about Powers?
No, the Hammer. How would she know he was injured at all? Or anyone was injured?
This is not there too.
Go to the last one.
Where Powers saying he did it.
The very last one.
As for that besieging, went to my trailer to get no. Knew the Hammer was injured and couldn't do any action scenes, so I left him behind. How did... Oh yeah, I didn't realize that she said Hammer. I knew the Hammer was injured and couldn't do action scenes. Yeah, how did you know Hammer was injured? We know Powers was injured.
Yeah. Yeah, because that's supposed to be Power in the costume. How does she know it was Hammer?
So this, right?
Yeah.
How did you know? You knew the Hammer was injured? Don't you think that's a little funny? I mean, it was the Steel Samurai who was injured. It was Will Powers. What? Mr. Wright, explain yourself. Yes, Mr. Hammer is dragging his leg enough in this photo. But that's because he was pretending to be Mr. Powers. Pretending? One person was injured in the run-through that morning. That person was Mr. Powers, not Mr. Hammer. Now, why did you think it was Mr. Hammer who was injured, huh? I already said it was Sal who told me. That's right. He must have gotten it wrong. I think not. Mr. Manila was at the run-through that morning. He would have known it was Mr. Powers who was injured. He saw it happen. Why would he tell you the wrong person? Miss Vasquez? You saw him limping. Actually, you didn't hear anything from Mr. Manila. You saw Mr. Hammer limping with your own eyes. Yes, but wasn't it Mr. Powers who was injured? Yes, but remember, Mr. Hammer was dragging his leg too. who's pretending to be Mr. Powers.
So that costume is just small to begin with. You're always dragging legs.
I guess so. They really made us think it was a child, though.
Well, made me think it was a child.
You thought it was Penny.
And I thought it was Penny.
And when was he doing this? Well, it would have to have been after he put on the steel samurai costume and went to Studio 2, where he was murdered. Exactly. Miss Vasquez, you met him, didn't you? You saw the steel samurai limping. And Mr. Hammer was in the steel samurai suit. That's why you were confused. That's why you thought it was Mr. Hammer who had been injured that morning. We're getting her. Order, I will have an order. Witness. Can you refute this claim? Break down. Yeah, let's see you sneak out of this one, Vasquez. Very well. I have a question for you. Why are the real killers always so persistent? Why in the world would I want Mr. Hammer dead? Yes, he fell on hard times, but he was a star. I had nothing to gain from his death. Nothing. Yes, you would need a motive. Why would she have killed the victim? If there is a reason, it is unclear to this court. Does the defense have anything to say on that matter?
I mean, it would have to be related to 5 years ago, right?
Yeah, in other words, can you prove she had a motive? Yes, the photo, that's the best thing we got. Okay, I got proof and I'll show it to you. To present to the court evidence why Miss Vasquez's motive in this murder. The photo! This is my proof.
I mean, that's her on the left, right?
Yeah, that's her from the left. This is the photo from before. This photo reveals the motive in this murder. I'm right, aren't I, Miss Vasquez?
Yeah.
5 years ago, Mr. Hammer was at the height of his fame. With D. Vasquez's help, a terrible accident was swept under the carpet. Ladies and gentlemen, the case currently up for trial. It began on that day, 5 years ago. Ironically enough, the accident precipitated Mr. Hammer's fall. His fall from stardom. Oh. His guilt weighed him down, no doubt. However, you, D. Vasquez, used Mr. Hammer. You made him work for you for petty change. Bringing us to the present day and Mr. Hammer's last role as the evil magistrate. Yes, undoubtedly it was a constant source of shame for the ex-star. One moment, Mr. Wright. We are talking about motives here. Yeah, I've only talked about Mr. Hammer. It almost seems as if it was Mr. Hammer who had killed D. Vasquez, not the other way around. What motive would Miss Vasquez have? Yes, that's right. According to what you say, I would have had no reason to kill Hammer. He was a good source of income for me. And I never get rid of useful men. It's a policy of mine. Mr. Wright? Please explain Miss Vasquez's motive for murder. Oh, damn.
Don't think.
Oh, I'm starting to get a crazy tinfoil hat conspiracy. What if he what if Hammer was actually trying to kill her that day? And then she killed him. Trying to frame Powers. That's why he put on the outfit, went through the gate, pretended to be injured.
That's actually a pretty good thing, because yeah, why would he go through all the odd things to pretend to be him, wear the costume, put the guy to sleep?
I think he was trying to kill her, and then she ended up killing him in self-defense. That's why she didn't have a motive.
Do it.
And then, yeah, okay.
Use that picture.
Is it this picture? Please? No, it's not. Reveal evidence, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Allow me to present the card and prove Miss Scott's motive.
Oh, wait.
No, it's this picture, right?
Yeah, but not that. You just use that. So wait, if we're going with this, she would have no motive then. If we're gonna go with this idea.
Yes, representing.
But she still killed him.
Oh, right. So she doesn't have a motive. She doesn't have a motive.
Yeah.
Fuck, I messed up. I lose some health. I don't think we can go back. We'll have to lose some HP.
Can you hit back? Like backspace, escape?
No, they don't. Let me.
You're gonna take an L, but we know what to do. We have to say she has no motive.
Oh, this is my proof. And this tells us Mr. wanted to kill Mr. Hammer. So all proves that the defense attorney has completely lost his marbles. Mr. Wright, the court requests that you find your marbles immediately. And I'm afraid I have to paralyze you for this waste of the court's time.
Alright.
Nick, we're so close. Take this one through, please. Mr. Wright, ask again. Please explain most murder. She had no motive. She had no motive. She killed him in self-defense.
Yep.
She had no motive, Your Honor. What's that now? It must be so confusing to these judges and the jury. We're like flip-flopping back and forth. Even though it makes sense to us, it doesn't make any sense to them at all.
I'm pretty sure there's a canon playthrough, like, of everything just going perfect. This is just all side reality.
It was Mr. Hammer who was out for blood. See? My theory! All Miss Vasquez did was push him up the stairs in self-defense.
Oh.
What's that now? It's simple. Mr. Hammer was intending to kill Miss Vasquez. Ooh. Steel Samurai song, let's go.
Yeah.
What? What?
Still him.
It's still him?
Yep.
Your Honor. Jack Hammer drugged Mr. Powers with sleeping pills. Jack Hammer snuck into the dressing room and stole the Steel Samurai costume. Jack Hammer wore the costume to fool the security lady into thinking he was Powers. Then Jack Hammer made his way to the trailer. And for what purpose, you ask? To kill D. Vasquez, who has so cruelly taken advantage of him all those years. Oh, she broke her thing. So, you did do it, didn't ya? Yes. I am guilty. It was me.
Booker, boys.
Someone call an ambulance. There's blood everywhere. We're too late. Ah, Miss Vasquez. What happened here? Manuel fell from the trailer stairs. Manuel. Miss Vasquez, please try to remain calm. No, how could this? It was an accident. Mr. Hammer was doing an action scene and... No, Manuel. Oh, she lost her lover. No. Please don't die. Please. Congratulations, Mr. Wright. I lose. Again. Mr. Edgeworth, where's D. Vasquez? In the waiting lobby, Your Honor. As calm and collected as ever. I see. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. It appears you have brought about yet another miracle. Thank you, Your Honor. Think not, Your Honor. Will Powers was innocent. That he should be found so is only natural, not a miracle.
Damn.
Damn. Yes, you're right. Very well. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Will Powers, not guilty. Woo!
Woo. Oh, there he is. Woo. Bring him in for the confetti.
That is all. This court is adjourned. October 20th, 1:12 p.m.
You're lucky, Mr. Powers. That was fresh confetti.
Yep, we had to start stocking it now that Phoenix Wright keeps winning. I don't know what to say. Thank you so much. I'm just glad you're okay. Yes, but it's sad. I know now that Mr. Hammer stole my costume. It's bad enough that he wanted to kill Ms. Vasquez, but to think that he tried to frame me for the murder, it makes me sad. Tell me why, Mr. Wright. Huh? Tell me. Why did Mr. Hammer want to blame me?
No evidence.
That's what I think. Mr. Hammer wanted to put the blame on you because...
I'm a defense attorney.
I don't think he had a reason. It was just convenient.
Otherwise, then he was the Steel Samurai taking his thunder. I mean,
maybe this. This seems like an outfit. Like,
give it a try.
Take that. It's because you were the Steel Samurai. Oh, did we get right?
Oh?
That was a Steel Samurai? Mr. Hammer was a big star once, but he was reduced to acting in a kids show, and as the villain to boot. The kids loved the Steel Samurai, and so he hated you. I think I understand. He could have just told me. I would have changed places with him any time. I think you're missing the point. Thank you. I'm just glad it's all over. So am I. So am I. Congratulations, WP! Oh, Thanks to you, I'll be able to don the Steel Samurai outfit once more. Ooh, he doesn't know about the show getting cancelled.
And the soup burning.
And the soup burning. I can't
and
wait
the
to
broken
get
spear.
back into that sweaty costume, man.
You're out of a job.
Is something wrong? No, of course not. Nick, Edgeworth. Ooh. Say something right.
Wrong.
I'm not I'm not good at small talk. Huh? What? That was too bad, Edgeworth. Worst fucking thing to say. You don't want to say your time gloating, do you? Yeah, it's good old psychotic Phoenix Wright. I win, haha.
You're a loser.
No, I really want thank you. That's because we would have gone away if you hadn't stepped in. Well, pleased to meet you. I'm Powers. Edgeworth. I'm a big fan of your work, Mr. Powers.
Oh.
Liar! Right. I must say, I haven't expected to meet you again after all these years.
Oh?
Oh? Me again? However, in retrospect, it would have been better had we not met. Thanks to you, I am saddled with unnecessary feelings. Unnecessary feelings? Yes, unease and uncertainty. Aren't those kinda necessary? They only serve to get in my way. You listen to me, Phoenix Wright. Don't ever show your face in front of me again. But you approached us.
Yeah.
That's all I came here to tell you. Mr. Wright? Was that guy your friend?
Yes.
What? Friends? As if. They're rivals, right, Nick? For now we are, I guess. Huh? He tried to commit me a murder! 1 case ago!
And you.
And you?
Wait.
Why did I get the feeling I'm missing something? Come on, Nick, tell me. What's the deal with you and Edgeworth? And so the curtain closed on another trial. It caused quite a stir by revealing that accident from 5 years ago. It was the talk of the town. Thankfully, Global Studios rethought its programming change. It went back to making kids shows again. Nick, this is it. The new show starts today. You're gonna watch it with me, right? I'll admit that I was kind of surprised. I didn't think they'd seriously go through with it. You have to buy train cars too, okay? We have to trade with Cody and that assistant. Fine, I'll do it. Isn't it great that WP gets to play the lead again? I wonder if they'll show his real face this time. I don't know. Don't think the world's ready for the real Will Powers. The end.
Woo.
Woo! That was a wild case. A brand new episode has been added. Ooh!
Like Dracula's the villain.
Alright, Shane, what did you think of that chapter?
Wild ride. I was completely wrong every time.
We get things right on the third try, Shane. That's our legacy.
Yep.
Ooh, but that was fun. That was intense. Very back and forth. Phoenix Wright hits real good. They don't miss.
Yeah.
Ooh, I'm excited for the next chapter.